watching the Robinson Report. Today is September 10th, 2008. Today on the Robinson Report, we're going to take you back to 1965 in the beginnings and the origins of the Vietnam War. This is a chronicle of the decisions made and a lead up to the first military deployment beyond advisors which were there earlier in Vietnam. We're going to take a look at it from a lot of different angles and explore the military history aspect of it as well, with the introduction of the air cavalry, a very relatively new thing in warfare. Please enjoy what you watch on the Robinson Report, and I always encourage responses, so please don't forget to send us an email. Thank you. You are watching the Robinson Report.
At ease, gentlemen. Welcome to the new cavalry. We will ride into battle, and this will be our horse. You don't have to catch it, you don't have to feed it, but I can assure you that neither the new technology nor your status as officers will keep you above the danger. Sergeant Major Plumley and I come from the paratroopers, where the officer is always the first one out of the plane, because to follow your instincts and to inspire your men by your example, you have to be with them where the metal meets the meat. Sergeant Major Plumley made all 4 combat jumps in the 82nd Airborne during World War II. Sicily, Salerno, Normandy, and Holland, plus 1 more in Korea. He answers to me and to me alone. Now I hope you gentlemen like training, because me and the Sergeant Major, we love it.
250 miles north of Saigon, the air base that was ripped by Vietnamese communist guerrillas. 8 Americans died in the attack that brought swift retaliation by U.S. and South Vietnamese forces. From carriers and land bases, 49 jets struck back at staging areas just across the border in North Vietnam. The Red Guerrillas were able to slip by Vietnamese guards in the middle of the night raid and lob mortar shells into the area, while hand-carried bombs were placed under aircraft and against barrack walls. Why security was so lax is the object of 2 investigations, although some officers say full protection against such attacks is impossible in this jungle war. There is mute evidence of the toll the guerrillas took here. First official word of the retaliatory attacks comes from Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara in a briefing for newsmen. The map shows the relative position of 3 carriers attached to the 7th Fleet, as well as the 3 U.S. bases that were hit by the Viet Cong. This is what followed.
Immediately following the attack, U.S. representatives in Saigon met with representatives of the South Vietnamese government. They jointly agreed that joint retaliatory action was required.
Vietnamese barracks at Dong Hoi, just over the border in North Vietnam. About 6,000 troops based there. An isolated facility with minimal civilian support.
What are expected casualties?
3,600 troops, roughly 40 civilians.
How'd you come up with these numbers?
Sir, we take the approach, look at the blast pattern, size of the blast, demographics.
Mr. President, it's as sophisticated an analysis as I've seen, unprecedented in aerial warfare.
But Ho Chi Minh's not going to turn tail overnight. Saigon's going to take a shellacking for anything we do. And if they go in now, it'll be like sending in a widow woman to slap Jack Dempsey.
Sir, we doubt Hanoi will slap back.
Didn't MacArthur say the same thing when me and Chinese poured into Korea? What does State think of this?
The risk of inaction means more aggression. Ambassador Taylor concurs. He's meeting with Saigon's leaders now. Should be calling the Situation Room momentarily. They'll put him through to me.
Mr. President, if I might, I was in charge of bombing surveys during World War II, and bombing never wins a war. Rather than erode the enemy's will, it strengthens it. We've seen this time and time again in the Blitz, Berlin.
The Blitz in Berlin never would have happened if we didn't lay down to Hitler at Munich. And if we lay down now, it'll be the same thing again. An open invitation to more of their aggression.
Mr. President, what we're proposing with Rolling Thunder is a strictly limited program of sustained retaliation, moving northward only if Viet Cong activity persists.
But it will persist, Bob. We'll be bombing their cities before we know it. Now, do we expect Russia to sit still for that? Or China?
Comparisons with Korea 15 years ago are flimsy at best, Mr. President.
You are absolutely right. China has atomic weapons now. They tested their first bomb 4 months ago. It was no dud. We have no idea what will set them off.
I don't understand. Why is this?
My name's Chelsea, and you're watching the Robinson Report.
What's up? This is Miguel, and you are watching the Robinson Report.
You steal my heart, I steal your mind. I do all the things that you leave behind. You try to prove I just let things go. I'll keep doing all the things I know. I can't explain the things that I see. Everything going and coming to me. I can't move without a chance. I keep singing till the dead will dance. Alright, I'll go to let you show me all the things. Feel, let your sex appear, yeah. Lead you to another room. I think I'll send out to the W. I wanna ask you just for one more thing. I want you to bring your everything on. Alright. Move that groove as I do you tonight.
Thank you for watching the Robinson Report. I hope this was a very educational movie, or podcast rather, about the origins of the Vietnam War and what was going on in the year 1965. It's important for us to know history so that we don't make the mistakes of the past. So, on the next edition on the Robinson Report coming up, we'll cover a lot of diverse issues facing America that the big media ain't telling you about, but we got media for you. So, thanks for watching the Robinson Report. We'll be at you next time. And we're a Wednesday thing, like I said before. Peace.